Alright guys, Filibuster here, episode 10, Total War Attila, Age of Charlemagne, Legendary Mercia, or nope, Legendary Kingdom of England campaign. I apologize for the glitch on the last episode that cut it off. I'm not really sure what happened. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but let's see. As you can see, I have established a foothold on Great Britain here. And I didn't realize the bug had happened until the end of the session, so there was a little bit that was lost to the recording. But I do have 3 full armies here ready to finish off Brittany, so I'll take care of that real quick. Just to kind of ensure continuity. Oh, let our air finish them off. Take out their faction leader with my faction air. I'll resolve this. Okay. We got our very elite units here. So we get some melee attack here. Okay, so I'm kind of on the edge here. I don't know how. Let's make sure we got all of our civil disobedience, public order figured out. Okay, do we have any empty build slots? Yes, we do. Okay, so we got our corruption taken care of. We got pretty good sanitation, which wouldn't matter here anyway. I think we can probably provide a surface mine, actually. Get some more industry. We got one up here in Rouen, but we've got the Minster almost done, and that's what we're saving it for. We've got some pretty what am I saying here? Pretty unsanitary conditions. Bamberg is actually missing one, so we will use and build a gallery here because we don't have one yet. We want to reduce the corruption and improve sanitation of all of our. I don't need any food. Of all of our provinces, we can kind of set and forget and not worry about any disorder or any lingering disease. Okay, we got +2 sanitation there. We want to get the actual church care, huh? We need to upgrade to land. We need to get land grants and church care. As a matter of fact. Okay, so we're getting land grants, and then church care is down here, so we'll do that next. So we'll be able to get really, really big. As for Charlemagne, like I said, I'm just apprehensive about really going at him just yet. I do actually want to get rid of this. I think this next province in Reigns is where we're going to build our our meat halls, or that's what it is for the Danes actually. You know, our barracks essentially. So we're progressing all right here. We have united the Kingdom of England, and our ambitions are growing. The question is, how ambitious do we want to get? So, the Taifa of Zaragoza has Bordeaux, which kind of signals to me, and you see how the Lombards are still here? That kind of signals to me that Charlemagne's not as powerful as he should be. He is still number 1, I imagine. Yeah, he's still number 1 on the strength ranking. The theme's number 2.
I greet you in my master's feared name. Speak in honesty, and you
Okay,
will be.
so the Taifa, I could really kind of get another foothold on their lands, but I think that's going to expose me too much. I kind of want to push down. The Duchy of Frisia, let's see who he owes allegiance to. He's at war with the Danes.
You will find me a willing and attentive audience for your speech.
I wonder
Give
if they
tongue
would
to
do
your
a
words,
military
and I will
alliance. They
answer.
wouldn't do a military alliance. Regardless, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about them because of their war with the
I
Danes to try
welcome
to
you
go
on
after
behalf
the
of the people, and
Asturias.
give ear to your
Okay,
words.
so we do have a trade agreement here. Let's get a little bit of gold out of them. Maybe a little bit more. Nope, they rejected it. A little too greedy. We will go back for the original 600. Boom. Okay, alright, alright. We are going to I think we're going to need to keep our economy. I'm actually going to ensure that I have my stacks evenly distributed here. So we don't need 5. I think, do we need 2 or 3 here? I think probably 3. And then we'll get 2 more archers. I don't want that many archers in this one. Although we do have quite a few over there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of a couple of them. This goes on St. Malo, these guys on Vans. So this stack's going to be my main pushing force. The Warriors of Saltier, commanded by my son, Athelstan, or my heir, Athelstan. We can start to build up this province a bit. So I'm going to want a gallery. There's definitely going to be corruption there. Get a chapel to deal with some of the public order issues. And so we got trading post. We should have pretty good sanitation, or we're going to need to make Wren's a sanitation. Let's see what they got here already. Guess they got a city. We'll have to change that. And you know what, let me get a couple extra cavalry in that army. Make sure we really don't have any lingering public order here, so we can really push down and be quick about taking the fight to them. I am going to train another army. So we got Ethoric, who's a defender, Oswiu, Wiglaf, Signwolf. Let's go with Signwolf here. Wait, what's this? That's public order for governed province. We don't need to worry about that. So we had disbanded all of these armies, and so that's why we have them available here. So we will make use of them in our push into mainland Francia. So we had the start of a decent army there. Remember, we're going with the weaker units first because they have a lower upkeep. And I think we can end the turn. Just kind of grinding through these turns here. And you know, honestly, the last episode screwing up probably wasn't the worst in the world. You missed the conquest of Brittany. There was a decent fight there, but nothing too big. But I basically ground out a lot of turns where I got the economy on the mainland stable, or in the England stabilized. So that's why I'm able to really just look to get aggressive here, because I got 3 full stacks, trading a 4th one, and I still have decent economy. So I'm actually going to bring my agent down. So this is going to kind of be, I need to be able to take Ghent, although I don't know where I thought I had a thing to train catapults here, but apparently not. Let's see what kind of, okay, corruption's still at 35. unfortunately. Can't really do much, can't really invest much into that right now. I'm trying to figure out how big I want to make this force here. I think I can go one more. Yeah. So we'll do that. Get 2 horsemen, and then we'll get 3 thanes next turn that will be ready to push out. Let's see, we got our 20 of 20 here. So I'm going to hit Nantes here. The right angles are going to take Rennes, and St. Albans champions are going to hit Bayeux. We're going to secure an entire province right away. I'll be able to have those next turn to kind of occupy them up in Ghent. I'm going to try to draw them up. That way I can kind of take the majority of their land here while they're not looking. Actually, we're gonna... Okay, we can't 3,600 there. So we'll just get some more income. So nice. Like, this is why the starting difficulty is easy, because, you know, I don't have to worry about anything coming up here. So I can leave all of this undefended and have all of my armies purely hitting the French mainland. So we're going to send our... oh, he's governor. Get some more taxes. And we'll end the turn. Okay, the Danes aren't doing anything to really worry me. And another turn in the bag. Attitude with the Duchy of Provence. That's nice. That's very nice. Where are you at here? So this is our military alliance. I wonder if we can get Frisia into a military alliance. Nope, we don't want it. So we need to kind of see if we can isolate them from anyone else. The Papal States, I will get a non-aggression with them.
May God strike us all dumb if we speak anything but truth in our deliberations.
Excellent. So now hopefully when I declare war on France, he won't follow. Okay, so we're going to look to improve... I like to improve the tradable resources. Actually, we're going to be able to hit our... where are we at? I was up in Pictland, wasn't it? Yep. Get the hospice, get our squalor situation taken care of. It's actually going to improve by 4, so I could also upgrade the goldsmith. Actually, let's hold off. Let's give him the mine. And that'll still allow us to train 3 thanes. Let's go 4 thanes here. I think that'll give us a good enough military. We're gonna wait one more turn. Just kind of waiting till the time is ripe. And we'll get this guy out here to kind of scout a bit more out. Kind of see where their big armies are coming from. I probably should have gotten more agents, to be honest. It's not smart going in as blind as I am. Okay, let's take a look at faction politics. We haven't seen that. So we have a pretty robust family here. Our factionary with 450 influence can do whatever the hell he wants. You can see the corruption goes up a little bit, but so does the loyalty. I have no loyalty issues whatsoever. Okay, not this turn, but I'm going to try a, I don't know if it's called a coup necessarily, but I like doing, you know, faction politics and bursts later game. You know, like mass adoptions almost, which is what I think I'm going to do. next time, or you know, just gathering support and such. I have pretty good support, so if I can just fill out my family tree with everyone, then we'll be secure forever. Egfrith has gained a rank. It's our governor. We'll get the update at the end. Okay, so the next turn we're gonna land, and then the turn after that we should be able to take on Ghent. At least force a siege. But I think we can go after France right now. Now, some of you might be thinking, you know, hey, why are you going after France? You know, pick off some of the little small ones that could go up here to Denmark, could go down here to Spain. But the fact of the matter is, I want to really just annihilate France. You know, if you pick a fight with number one and come out on top, then you're the new number one, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I don't want to necessarily build anything because I could use it to rebuild Bayeux. Okay, so we got the Duchy of Provence as our ally. They are joining us, so they will be able to actually occupy the Papal States and France's southern armies. This is an overwhelming fight here, so we will auto-resolve. You see we only lost a couple people there. I'm going to occupy because I don't want to spend all the time kind of fighting off the rebellions. We can auto-resolve this one as well. And this will also allow me to get a full look at the province and be able to craft it how I want right off the bat. And we'll take Nantes. This is our elite stack, so yeah, we only lost 100. We'll get a lot of those back. So there's a province taken real quickly. Now, the Duchy of Zaragoza, or the Taifa of Zaragoza, all the way up in Angoulême. That's nice there. It's very nice. That means that I can kind of take Poitiers and go east from there. I'm gonna need to recruit a lot of those armies that I disbanded earlier, because I want, you know, I want to kind of split my groups off into smaller groups. Okay, so as for building, we're gonna want to convert that to the church. Okay, I don't think we'll have room for the wine trader here because we want our food. So we'll build the hospice there, and then actually no, we want the barracks, don't we? Yeah, we want the barracks in this one. So we'll have hospice and barracks, and then nice, so we can have a siege engineer. We can convert the dockyard after we repair it. We've got some food here, we'll take that. Some more food, and so we got the blacksmith, so we can get rid of this barracks. But we've got a perfectly trained, or a perfectly equipped training province in West Nuestra. This is where we'll be able to train our units to hit Tours and these other guys. I can actually build something here. What do I want? Go a little mint here. We'll have increased sanitation from this once we build it. Getting closer to legend status for that guy. Finish upgrading these guys. Don't want to go into battle with second-rate units for sure. Okay, so next turn I'm going to hit Poitiers with this. I will actually raise... Okay, we'll go Defender here. I'm going to raise the Unifiers of Britain. Will actually be our garrison force in Brittany. And just kind of get a nice little balanced army started there. Gonna be able to scout Ghent next turn before I invade, which is nice. I don't want to like land my guys and have them get slaughtered immediately. So I will turn. Oh, it's my faction leader governor there. He does not need any more influence. So I'll get closer to the legend status. Okay, so actually I can't get that one then. So I'm 2 levels up away from legend with my faction leader. Get some extra authority and cunning and such. So let's see how France reacts here. Not sure who they're at war at. I probably should have checked that, because if they're not at war with anyone, I'm about to have like 7 stacks come at me. Because they are powerful. I don't think the Papal States are really going to be able to do anything, and we'll see how much of a fight Province puts up. You've been excommunicated by the Pope. Well, shit. So the Muslims won't care, presumably. Okay, so that's unfortunate, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Okay, so we will come back here, and I want to convert you into the Minster. Disassemble. Oh god, I should have kept this one built then. Shit. So we'll just disassemble that and make it a hospice anyway. Okay, so we're gonna hit. I think you can commit. I don't think they have anything that they can come up against. My elite force there. We are going to full on go at these guys and take another province. This is of course not gonna affect the public order at all. Wow, I just took these guys and they're still really happy. That's an encouraging sign. So we will actually not need that as much then. Let's kind of check. We might actually just take Boulogne first. I think that's what we're going to do. Because that'll allow us a beachhead here where we can smoothly move troops onto the French mainland. So we will occupy.
Yes.
Boulogne is Ghent and Utrecht. I won't need the siege engineer. The priory's fine. The fishing port's fine. It's supposed to market town. Improve their arrows a little bit, and we will. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? So I'm going to not demolish that yet because it will be nice to get a siege engine there so we can take Ghent without having to siege it. That'll be really nice. I don't want to get too far exposed before I can get over here with my other units. I need to take Amiens, Reims, and Troyes, so that comes all the way over here. That is tough. Very tough, very tough. Okay, so we've spent our money. We're gonna do a big faction coup here. So we will adopt someone like really realistic that I would adopt here. So we're just gonna go after the big influence guys. Bring them into the fold. See how we have just loads of influence on all of our generals. So we're adopting all 5 of them. It's about to get crazy up in here. End the turn. How does the Kingdom of Franks respond to the Kingdom of England invading their country? Kind of interested how the The Muslims in Spain will respond as well. The Taifas and Cordoba. To see if they jump in on the fun. We have a noble birth. Okay, so money, it seems, is the object of desire more so than loyalty. This man asks for more to properly guarantee a smooth transition. A setback, certainly, but there are options. So I got 400, so I will decree it. Character adopted, character adopted. One did get rejected, but we will sign wolf, sign wolf, sign wolf. You will be adopted, actually. Don't think you won't. And as for those who are not, see, we get a governor here. Make him a dux, however you say that. Ethelric, make you a retainer. An earldom. I think I actually I just moved him up there, unfortunately. And Wigloff, will make you a retainer. So we are filling out our faction quite successfully here. And we will continue the invasion east. So we're going to take Poitiers. I'm going to fight this one, just so that we can watch our siege engines in action. It's got a... Okay, so I think this one's pretty exposed, because they got to defend 1, 2, 3 main entrances into their little capture area. So we can do alright, I imagine. Plus we have 1, 2, 7 Thanes and 5 Thane Spearmen. So we definitely have advanced units. And we'll just spread these guys out a bit. Okay. We've got our units here. Not going to need the archers for a while, and then we've got our glorious King Athelstan. Let's find him with the crown of England on his head. This is my heir. This is my king, isn't it? I'm not really sure where this guy is. He should be in there. Okay, we will switch to fire shot. So I'm going to take out these towers real quick. Okay, last time I zoomed really far in, it was when the bug started on the siege battle. So I might play this one safe, ensure that we can watch this battle and not have the episode screw up. Okay, come on, launch. Let's fast forward a little bit. Okay, so they did take out one tower. So I'm gonna switch over. Okay, we took out their watchtower there as well. Make them standard round to open up a. Okay, so that one is destroyed now. So switch to the wall. Got one more to hit the. There we go. That should do it. Nope. Come on, boys. We're gonna force the breaches in the wall, which is what I'm doing right now. There we go. Oh, so I did force one breach there, but that's nothing. Wait, why are they... Huh. That's not good news. So that means that is the only breach I have to work with there. Okay, in the alternative, I'll send these guys up to burn down their gates. As they're doing that, I will slowly march up my Thanes, and then the reinforcement line of the Thanes Spearmen and the Thanes. We're trying to do it slowly there. We are going to bring the archers up a little more quickly though, start raining some fire down on them. Get our Thanes in position here to join. Okay, so I really should have done better micro with the catapults. Make sure that they had a better gap to go through. Okay, so these guys are going to start to take some serious heat there. We're going to scatter them out a little bit. Wonder if they're using heavy shot. They're just levy archers actually, so they don't do much. Try to damage this, and actually we can bring up these guys a little bit quicker now. We're gonna want to just send them into the breach, just cause the chaos. The spearmen are taking damage from the archers, which is why we want to get these Thanes up there as quickly as possible. Well, actually, they're not responding quick enough, so we'll be able to get more into the breach there. We just want to send them up. And they just let me breach the walls without responding. It's probably not the smartest plan. We'll stop with firing arrows up there because of how engaged we're going to be with their units. There we go. So we've got our swordsmen, or we've got our Thanes engaging their swordsmen, and they're just getting absolutely shredded on now. Get out of here, you guys are just gonna stand there with your back towards me. We'll keep damaging the gates, even though we don't need to. It'd be nice to have another entry point. Making quick work. Okay. They do have some javelin men there, that's kind of scary. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna bring up even more reinforcements. Come on, make a break. There we go. Okay, we're gonna bring these guys over here to get this tower and begin to flank around. You know, we don't know how long this is gonna hold. Actually, we do. This is pretty pathetic here. Some epic music right here. Oh, so they got in the gatehouse. They got in the gatehouse. Go, go. Oh, no, they didn't get in the... Wait, they did get in the gatehouse. There we go. Okay, now we just flank around them. Boom. Alright. Okay, so we'll start to break down the barricade. Send these guys around to this capture point through their archers who remain. Come on, push through, push through, push through. like one guy remaining. Just kill him already. 7 guys. Frankish cavalry. Why are they not? Okay, so some of my archers didn't get the memo about holding your fire. Okay, so the barricade is taking damage. Those things are taking a lot of damage from those towers as well. We're gonna hold up here with these Thanes. Take this capture point with my left flank. Okay, so we have finished, so we're just gonna circle around actually. And then bring these 2 up here to deal with the faction leader. Or not the faction leader, the general. He comes down. So you just have a bunch of levy skirmishers. Or not a bunch, but a unit of them. Engage. They charge. Okay, so they're running back up. I think we should be fine either way. That tower is down, so we're going to bring these guys up. My Thanes should be able to handle... Though it is armored spearmen. Okay, we're going to bring these guys right in the flank. Maybe this counts as a flank right here. I think it might. They start dying a lot quicker. Okay, so now we're just playing the waiting game. We are on fast forward. And the battle has been concluded with a decisive victory. So as you can see, we only lost 191 units there. Poitiers has now been conquered. We will occupy. And our factionaire can gain a level. So next level up, you will have 1 point in legendary, which is nice. Bring these guys down to Tours. Probably not how you say it, but I don't speak French, so I don't give a shit. Occupy. Take Chartres after I level this guy up. Okay, so next turn he is hitting legend. And so far I haven't seen Charlemagne respond, but it's been pretty quick here, you know. They could be occupied in a siege over on the eastern end, which is the whole point that I'm trying to push for here, which is just, you know, essentially blitzkrieg, you know, get there as quickly as possible. Damn, so I can't hardly move out of here. I wonder, okay, let's scout ahead a little bit here. Let's see where they got an army. So they don't have one in Reims. I can see that they don't have one in Paris. I'm gonna assume they don't have one in Amiens. So I'm gonna hit Ghent. I can actually keep that force as it is. Boulogne's fine with public order. The general, or the force in Chartres. So we'll make them elite core units here, which is what we have, as you can see. And what do we want to do with this province here? So we have our sanitation one is here. So we don't need to make it sanitation. Let's see what we can see in Paris. Is the city. We can actually do that. We're going to make this one big income. Get rid of that. I don't think we need that farm. We've got a mine complex here. Okay, so that's going to benefit. We're probably going to get a disease outbreak in there here soon, but we can manage that. Okay, so we got these guys down in Poitiers. I don't want them to get cut off. It's kind of a risk having this elite army down there because, you know, double stack. Actually, I could probably hold a double stack if they tried to siege me long enough for reinforcements to get there. So I think I am. Okay, let's keep building up actually here. Just slowly but surely, just build up and ensure that we're constantly building our economy along with our military gains. I will end the turn. Expect about 4k income next turn. It's going to be considerably more though because Okay, so we do have an army moving in. They are responding slowly. It's up north. So they're probably dealing with the Germanic factions and had to turn around. Okay, political favors. I'll decree it because I've got a shitload of influence. Okay, but we will cut it there. We see that the army moved into Reims, so they are putting up a fight, which means that I'm going to need to be careful how I move this guy and probably bring this army over to Paris and hold there while I move eastward, because I don't want to get too spread out here. Okay, well, that's the end of the episode, and thanks for watching, guys.